Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my unboxing and first look at one of the most awesomely boxed products I've seen for a long time. This is the Sony Cybershot DSC-QX30, part of Sony's lens style camera range. A big thank you must go out to Park Cameras for getting us out this to review. Now let's have a look around on the side of the box. We got some of the specifications here. A Bion's X processor, an Exmor-R CMOS sensor, Sony G lens, full 1080p video, 30 times optical zoom, 60 times clear image zoom, and a 20.4 megapixel camera. And this, for want of a better description, is a camera without the camera body, because it just looks like a lens. So there's no screen on this. Let's get this unboxed and we'll see what we get inside the packaging. Now, when these were first announced, and I believe it was last year when they announced the first generation of these products, I wasn't that keen on them. I thought, well, what are you going to do with a camera without a body? Well, these are primarily going to be used with smartphones. So you use the smartphone as your viewfinder and you then place the lens on the back of the smartphone. And I thought, well, that's stupid. You know, why would somebody want to do that? Well, it's also been brought to my attention that these can actually be controlled by a live view remote control, also manufactured by Sony, and you can control multiple cameras from the one remote, and that's very interesting to me. So I'm going to take a look and see how this performs. So anyway, enough talking. Here is the product sitting centrally inside the box, really nicely presented. Love that. We'll have a closer look at that in a short while. And then inside the lower part of the box, we have got a big, thick instruction manual in various languages. This is going to get you up and running with the camera and show you all of the various controls. We've also got some additional paperwork. This is something in a... oh, here we go. This is memory card use. We've also got some guarantee information. Then we've got some registration information. And then last but not least, we have got something else. Not even sure what this is, just an additional piece of paperwork. So let's pop that to one side. Now we've also got some extra accessories just in the bottom section of the box here. And this consists of a little sort of lanyard wrist type strap. We've also got a USB cable, and this is a micro USB to a full size USB. That's going to be used for charging the camera or the lens. We call it a lens. And then here we have got what looks like a lens cap, but this is actually the holder for the camera. So these two pieces here, I think they just pull out. There we go. So these pull out like so. This clips to your smartphone. These are actually on sort of some spring mechanisms. So these clip to your smartphone. The lens portion clips onto here, and this is how you mount it to your smartphone. So this looks really good. That's very solidly made as well. And then the last piece in this really lovely box, I really can't emphasize enough how brilliant this packaging is. So, and it's orange, of course, an orange red color. We call it orange since that's my favorite color. But we also got the battery, and this is a lithium ion battery, model number NPBN, 600 milliamp hours. Now that might not sound like a very highly rated battery, but don't forget there's no screen to power on this, so that should be more than adequate. So let's pop all of this to one side and we'll have a closer look at the QX30 itself. And here we go, and it really does just look like a lens. So we've got a little tag here which just tells us about it being Wi-Fi and NFC, so we can pair this up really easily. Let's just get my knife and we shall get rid of this so that it's not in the way. There we go. And then this is the QX30 itself, a really nice looking device. It does look very good indeed. So we've got the Sony Lens G marking on the front here, 30 times optical zoom, f3.5 to 6.3. And then round on this side here, we have got a little cover, and this is where we're going to put the micro SD card or the memory stick. There's a little tiny display on the side here, and I assume this is going to show us which mode we're in. Then we've also got part of the clasp mechanism that goes into the holder that I showed you earlier, obviously the Sony logo. Round on the sort of what I would say the top edge of the lens, we've got stereo microphones, we've got a little LED, we've got the NFC logo for pairing it to a smartphone, we've got the on-off button, and then round on this side here we have got the zoom rocker. We've also got a shutter button that's going to be used for both taking photos and stopping and starting video. We've also got a portion there where we can put that little wrist strap, and then round on the bottom we've got a tripod mount. Very, very useful, because that means not only can we sit this on objects to take photos, but we can also mount it on a standard tripod mount. Very, very cool indeed. Then on the back here we've got the portion that we can undo this cover and actually put the battery in. Very, very nice indeed. I like the fact that the battery cover is separate to the memory card. Like that a lot, because even some higher end cameras have the battery compartment shared with the memory card slot, and I don't like that. So at least if this is on a tripod and the battery runs out, you can change the battery. Memory card runs out, you can change the memory card if you so wish. So that is it. This is the Sony CyberShot DSC-QX30. It's got also got the optical steady shot in it as well. So we've got optical image stabilization. I think it looks really nice. It feels very, very well built. Don't forget there's also the QX1 just come out, and the QX1's very slightly different. This has got the lens and everything built into this one product. The QX1 is an E-mount, so you can actually mount E-mount lenses to it from the Sony range and change your lenses in and out. So that's really very interesting. And the QX1's also got a larger sensor than this QX30 as well. So that's it. This is a very, very nice looking product. Really looking forward to getting to grips with it, and also to deliver you some video with it, a video sample initially. And then if you stick around and subscribe to the channel, you'll also get my full review. Thanks very much for watching. Please do hit that like button. Check out the links in the video description, and I'll see you all in the next one.